Welcome back. I'm joined now in the studio by multi-talented, and I don't use that very lightly because he actually is multifaceted in the entertainment industry. Lawal Michael Nasiru Bolaji, but you know him as Nasboi. Did I miss any of your names?
No, you didn't.
Only you four names. How's it been, man? How's it going?
I just released this song, so it's been very hectic for me.
Yeah, because I wanted to say congratulations, but there's too many things to even congratulate you for. So let's just have some context to everything, because I think a lot of us got introduced to you as a skit maker, right?
Yes,
which you've done now for, I want to be about 10 years, if I'm right. Is it up to that? When did you start off doing this?
I'm a legend with that too.
When did you start off?
No, I started making skits in 2020.
2020. Before that, what were you doing?
Oh, I used to be a musician.
Okay, so it was music first?
Yeah, music.
Okay, when did you start music?
2008.
2000 and...
Yeah, 2008. That's when I started recording.
Okay.
No, I think 2007. That's when I started recording professionally.
Okay.
Yeah, so I started recording. I recorded for a while. I got signed to renowned Nollywood actress Omotola Jalade Akande.
Okay.
I was here for like 3 years as a musician. Right. Then sometime in 2017, I decided to start photography.
So you did music for how long now?
I was still recording while I was doing photography.
Okay.
I was still recording. Right. So at some point, I decided to face skits. It's not like I wanted skits anyway. My friends were like, "Yeah, funny now. Why not just try this whole skit thing?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm very shy. I used to be very shy from a scale of 1 to 10, like 11." So my friends were like, "Do it, do it, do it." So in 2020, I decided to try. And then I wasn't even trying to make skits. I was only trying to get Davido's attention for my music. So I started off mimicking Davido.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you were doing music, what kind of music were you doing? And when did what year were you signed by?
2014.
2014 was
Yes.
when you got signed.
Yes.
And what kind of music were you doing? Why do you think, things didn't work out like you wanted at the time?
So I think it was because of where I was. I was in Port Harcourt.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not like I used to even push my music. So I was just one young guy who was recording in his studio.
How did she see you? How did she find you?
Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Twitter. Yeah. So, and then I could remember a blog posted my song.
Okay.
Yeah, and she said, I need to see the person who sang the song. Then she came into my DM and she told me to come to Lagos.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was that what made you move to Lagos?
I didn't move exactly. I was with her. I came to stay with her. Then I stayed somewhere around too. Somewhere. So it was just grind. Right? I was with her for like 3 years.
Yeah. Were you doing Afrobeats, Afropop, R&B? What were you doing?
Afrobeats, like Afrobeats. It's been Afrobeats since.
Yeah. So now, was it because that didn't work out that you decided to start transitioning to skit making?
Yeah, so I wasn't going to do that forever now. I needed to give myself sense because I was already getting old. So I decided to do something that I like that would be giving me money. You know, as an upcoming artist, it's always very hard to make money.
That's the hardest.
Yeah. So I decided to do something that I like that will give me money. So I decided to delve into photography. So,
okay, photography came before.
Yeah, no. Photography came in 2017, 18.
Okay.
So I did
it
that
came before
like,
skit making is what I'm saying.
Yeah, before skit making.
Yeah.
So I started seeing small money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then they said you are funny and you decided to...
Yeah, my friends. I didn't know I was funny.
I think I've seen a couple of those Davido
So that's how I started.
Okay.
That's how I started. Then I got Davido's attention, yeah.
What happened then with him?
So I could remember that I didn't even make too much videos. I made the first video mimicking Davido, it got traction. I made the second one, and next up I saw it on big blogs. Shout out to Tunde Not. That was where I saw the video, like small video that I made. And next up, I saw that Davido commented on the video and he said, "This boy, no worry, I ain't gonna touch you." I'm like, yeah. So I sent the message to Tunde. I'm like, am I in trouble? He said, no, David is just joking. And next up, I got to Lagos. I was always speaking on Peruzzi as the David. Peruzzi Alpha! So I was always speaking on Peruzzi. So everybody said Peruzzi was going to beat you.
Yeah.
So I linked up with Peruzzi first. Peruzzi was super cool. And said, "David wants to meet you." Actually, I'm like, "Me? Oh, let's go." So we got to David's house. It was all love. We made videos. That's how I got here. And at some point, I didn't do too much of it. I think I did about 6 videos, and that was it. I knew that Nigerians, now they'll get tired.
Yeah.
So I decided to switch. And lucky me, I already had like characters that I was already working on.
Yeah.
So that's how I switched, and I started making other skits.
So At this point now, when you started mimicking Davido, did you already know you wanted to be a skit maker, or was it just a Davido thing for the time being? It was just a
Davido thing for the time being.
So how come you had material? So while you were doing Davido, you started making other plans, is what you're saying?
Not exactly. But then, I used to make my friends laugh.
Okay.
I used to make my friends laugh.
With like different characters and
different characters. I was that guy who could do the whole Igbo thingy. I'm Yoruba, so I could mimic an Igbo
I thought you were Igbo for a while.
Yeah, everybody. So I could do the whole mimicking of an Igbo man. I can mimic an Akwa Ibom person perfectly, right? Yeah. So I'm like, okay, let's explore the options. So that's how I started exploring. It's not like I had materials anywhere.
What about 2020 was pivotal? Was it the lockdown? What made it so instrumental to you launching your career?
Lockdown. Because I could remember I was in a village for about a month. So that's when I started, everybody. Like
so much free time.
It'd be like, say, we're in the board. So because they explore. So that's how I started. I was in a village somewhere in Akwa Ibom. I went to my friend's village during lockdown. So that's how I started making videos.
Yeah. So when you now started doing things outside of the Davido impersonations, when did you realize you were onto something? Was it a particular video or a character that you feel like changed things for you? So
the good thing is, some people, right, they dwell on the character for too long, that when they want to switch, people start looking at them like, what are you trying to do? So I didn't do the Davido thing for too long. I didn't do it for too long. I did like 4 or 5 videos. So even when I switched, I just made people laugh. Yeah. Right. And I saw that people started realizing that, this guy is more. So then I decided to show them more. Yeah. Yeah.
So a lot of us didn't realize there was music before this, and then, so when you dropped a single, this was last year, right?
Yeah. Umbrella wasn't the first single.
What was the first single?
There was a single before Umbrella, Loverboy.
Okay.
Yeah,
yes, there was Loverboy.
I got bullied.
How so?
I got bullied.
How do you mean?
Right. Now, so I dropped Loverboy and everybody said, majority of the comments I saw, my friend, go and fence your comedy, get out of his bed. So I felt really horrible. When you're doing music scenes and you're trying to tell these people that, no, I can actually sing, and everybody's saying, he looks funny singing. This guy is a funny guy. And I got depressed. I'm not even going to lie. But I decided to give you one more shot. Just one more shot. One more shot.
Do you think it was the music, or do you think it was people's perception?
It wasn't the music, I promise you. It wasn't. Because even when I released Umbrella, right, I still saw comments. People were still trying to bully me. Twitter. People were still trying to bully me. So then I'm like, I'm coming into this place with everything. I'm going for everybody. You must listen to my music. So that's how I went wild on the promotion. And then I saw that people started saying, this guy should actually face music and leave comedy. I'm like, see you now.
So is that really the first love? So
yes, musical.
From what I'm hearing now, skit making was just sort of a side passing time to what you really want to do. Yes, so if I'm getting you right, does this mean that skit making is going to slowly fade away from
it will not.
The identity of your brand?
No, it won't. It won't. So because I think skit making is a tool to push my music. Okay. So I will never leave it. Yeah. Understand? I might get too busy not to put videos out there every now and then, but one thing is certain, I'll keep making people laugh. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you ever worry that there are people who will never take you seriously with music?
No, I don't care. I don't care. Actually, I don't care. And not everybody should take me seriously now. Not everybody go listening to my music at the end of the day. So the ones that can listen to my music, I'm fine. I'm fine.
How did the One Day Cool conversation happen?
So because I went alone on the first track, I felt that was one of the reasons why people didn't really take me serious. Yeah. Right. So when I recorded Umbrella, I decided to reach out to different artists for a collaboration. Right. I got slide by 1 or 2. But
slide as they didn't take you seriously, or
they didn't
did you pay and they didn't show up?
Yeah, no, I didn't pay. I was even asking to pay. But some people were like, So one day I was at an event. One day is somebody that I love One Day so much. It is One Day, Two-Face, the band. I love this man so much. Right. So one day I already had Umbrella. I went to a show, right? And I saw One Day Cool. And One Day Cool was like, come here, this guy. I like you. I love your skits. I'm like, hey.
You don't know what you're about to do.
You like me? So I didn't push to get his number. I don't move like that. I had to be careful, right? So I saw one of his guys, Isama. The guy was quite close. Yeah. I'm like, okay, I think I should get this guy's number. So I got the guy's number and we started communicating. I told the guy that, yo, I would love to see you. Can I take you out for brunch or something? Then the guy said, yeah. So we went out and I played my music for him. And I said, bro, this is the journey. I'm actually a musician. And the guy's like, wait, these are your songs? I said, yes. So I said, I would love to do a collaboration with Wandeko. And he said, Wandeko is not recording at the moment. But you know what? Just give me this particular song. You see this one? Give me this one and another one. You understand? I was just trying to play for Wandeko. So 2 weeks later, I was somewhere filming, and I got a call from a random number, then I picked. Nasboi, so you sabi sing like this? I went with this. Said, I want to call, they come Nigeria tomorrow, you come meet me for apartment. I said, Jesus Christ. So the next day, I went to the studio, I went to meet Wandeko. I was super excited, and one day said, I don't really like the song. I don't really like him. I mean, this year I like the song, but I don't like him. Then I was heartbroken, but then I was so happy I was with Wandeko. We took pictures, and when I was about to leave, then I love language now money. He played the song. I was like, yo, made it super easy for me, and that's how we got the tune. Awesome.
So, is there an album in the works, or?
Yeah, there's going to be an EP in a month time.
Okay.
Yeah, there's going to be an EP. Lots of collaborations. Ibuka, help me, thank God.
So people are not taking you more seriously.
I did not pay. I swear, as in, we bless God. We bless God.
Awesome, man. Congratulations. You do some acting as well.
Yeah. I've done movies. I have like 2 movies on Netflix. There's Lockdown, there's Passport. I have one showing now in the cinema, Saving on a Man.
Saving on a Man.
I'll be full package, bro.
That's why I said at the beginning, you're multi-talented and everything. Now, one thing I've always found interesting is you have a lot of these parts of entertainment, you know, comedians, musicians, actors. Skit makers are almost sort of distinct from comedians, especially the stand-up guys, right? And I find that a lot of you are very close with each other. Maybe because you guys work heavily with collaborations, right?
Yeah, we don't have a choice.
Do you see that continuing? Because it's still a very new industry, right? And how do you see that playing out in basically just how you guys work and, you know, develop an industry that a lot of people still feel like is not sustainable? If you know what I mean.
It's going to be here for a long time.
Because of the fact that, well, it's just online. If this thing crashes, what happens to you guys? You know, what is there? How do you guys see that working?
YouTube will not crash. It will not crash.
It did.
It will crash. So the thing is, about skit makers being very close, right? From our own day difference, we didn't need ourselves day to day. Unlike movies where if you take like 3 months to produce, or maybe like 1 month to produce a movie, right? Where you might not need everybody, you might just need 1, 2, 3 persons. This one we didn't need ourselves like almost every day. You want to make a skit. You want to make a skit tomorrow, you're already thinking of Ebuka. Ebuka is going to play a role in this thing and he'll kill it. You're already next tomorrow. So you know how we dish out our skits like every day, every day,
so
every day.
So
you need to keep working together. So it's something that we can't even help.
Now, you guys have some of the highest interactions on social media. Sometimes even more than these mega superstar artists and actors. You go to a skit maker or content creators page and it's 15,000 comments. You're like, what's going on? But that speaks to the fact that you guys have a lot of people who like you, love you, look up to you and all of that, right? What sort of role do you think you guys played or play in the political space? Right, you know, the kind of content you put out to keep people sensitized. It doesn't necessarily have to be partisan, but I mean, it could be. But do you think there's a duty you guys owe now? Because a lot of the generation you influence are 20s, early 30s, that space, you know, of people who are still figuring themselves out, very passionate about the country sometimes, looking for direction on how to tackle these things. And there's been criticism, of course, of people like you and, you know, your colleagues about, during the elections, you didn't even, you know, speak up or take sides or whatever. That's why I say some of your colleagues. You know, but do you think it's a duty you guys sort of owe?
And I don't think it's a duty exactly. It's personal now. You can't force anybody to say stuff, right? But at the end of the day, if it's about sensitization, right, I knew that some of the content creators, I don't want to mention names, but I watched the videos from content creators urging people to get their voters card and urging people to vote right. I saw videos like that. I didn't really see party videos, but I saw videos. Shout out to Macaroni. Macaroni made a lot of videos about the whole political thingy, encouraging people to get voters card and all that. I did that too. I did that, and they came for me, but we thank God. Thank God. So the thing is, I think the skit making space is still very underrated. very underrated. And I don't know why they're underrating it, because there's money in the space, like a lot of money.
And influence.
Yes, and very huge influence. Like you said, 15,000 comments is no joke. 30K, 20K. So I don't know why it's being underrated. I think the only reason why it is being underrated is because it's a new industry. I think that's the only reason.
Yeah. And people still don't understand maybe what to do with it.
Yes, please.
You also did call out the AMVCs last year, didn't you?
Sorry.
Because I saw a lot of those headlines back then, you know, because you weren't nominated for the creative.
So the thing is, at some point...
Were you really hurt by it?
Yeah, I was.
You thought you deserved it?
Yeah.
More than the people nominated?
I'm sorry, yes.
Why so?
I'm so sorry. Because I put in work now. That particular year, I put in work more than the people that were nominated. I can't even lie. Like, no shades.
Do they agree with you?
I don't care if they do. It's personal, right? So that's why I can only rant on my phone now. That's the only thing I can do. Right? I cannot go and fight.
Why do you think you weren't nominated?
I don't know. Because I don't have any idea. I'm not lying. But at the end of the day, I got some awards too. And I'm grateful for the awards that I got. If I don't get an MVCA, that's fine. That's fine. And recently, my colleagues got nominated, and I'm rooting for them. Right, I already like someone there. I'm like, go boy, is my guy. So I don't even care. So I guess I was quite emotional. But now I'm so grown now that I don't even really care. I like the people that appreciate my stuff. So an award doesn't really crown my effort.
But it would be nice.
Very.
Exactly.
Yeah, you see, what's up? No, but it's all good. It's all good. I know people love me, and I'm fine with that.
When you make statements like that, do you find that it affects relationships?
What kind of statements?
Saying that you're better than people who were nominated.
I don't care.
Like when you meet them, does it
No.
change?
Like, it's not like I mention anybody's name.
I mean, we know the people nominated. So when you meet
so it's not like I am better than the people. But as at that time,
your content,
that
you
one
felt
year,
like
I did a great job. I did a greater job. They know. This is not me washing. They know.
Not only should you have been nominated, you should have even won, is what you're saying.
I don't need to win. But I need to be nominated. Like, in that space, I was like the hottest creator at that particular time.
Yeah.
You understand? I was like the hottest creator. I had some senior celebrities. You know, everybody was here. It was this guy. You get? So I felt like it wasn't fair. They should have just nominated.
Fair enough. You have a new single?
Yeah. When I get small money, me self go jayo. Champagne, Hennessy. Yes, it's out everywhere. It's titled Small Money. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. We're looking forward to all your plenty parts. Actor, comedian, skit maker, artist. What else are you going to unleash on us?
No, it's okay now. It's okay.
No, but there's many parts still.
I would love to be a director.
Okay.
I would love to be a director. But for like, just slow down, make it not too much. Make it no go best for me. See,
because what you already do is sort of producing and directing,
yeah, of course,
with skits,
but on
a small scale.
But on a very larger scale, I would love to direct.
Yeah. Do you enjoy acting, or are you doing it just because? Be sincere.
So honestly, right, I think at some point when I started, I used to really enjoy acting. But acting, skit making, music is becoming too tasking for me. Call me for movie roles. Call me.
No,
but it's quite tasking doing all of these things together. But I'm trying to manage it.
All right. Congratulations, man. Good luck with everything, man.
Thank you so
thanks
much
for being here. We're all rooting for you, and
thank you.
You will probably get many more awards than you even think of.
Amen.
Thank you very much, Nasboi. We're going to take a quick break and be right back.